I took creatine for 30 days. This is my experience. Now, creatine is one of the most well-studied and researched supplements for muscle growth. Even CBum lists it as one of the top 3 supplements that he takes. And in this video, I'll go over how I took the creatine, my progress and results, and also address some common concerns that people have before taking creatine. And just before we start, the brand of creatine I'm taking is from Optimum Nutrition, in case anyone was wondering. Okay, so first off, how much creatine was I taking? During the first week, I did a loading phase. So I took 20 milligrams of creatine every day to help saturate my muscles with creatine in the beginning. And I took 5 milligrams every day for the rest of the period. In terms of the best time to take creatine, I honestly don't think it matters that much, but I took it before bed every night. And I like to mix it with my protein drink as well. You can't really taste the creatine, and it's just a good way to not forget to take creatine every single day. Also, just as a side note, you can choose to buy creatine as a pill or powder form. I would just buy the powder form, it's more cost effective. I just accidentally bought the wrong thing. So I mixed the creatine with the protein powder, I added a little bit of milk, then you shake it up and you'll be good to go. Okay, so now let's talk about my progress. I did take progress pictures throughout the 30 days and I'll just throw it up on the screen right now. On day 1, I was 164 pounds, and over the course of 30 days, I feel like the change in my physique visually isn't that big, but by the end of the 30 days, I was 168 pounds, so I was able to put on 4 pounds of weight. And in terms of strength, I was able to increase the weight load on my compound movements like bench press, rows, by 5 to 10 pounds for each exercise, and the perceived level of effort was honestly lower. Now, it's also good to mention that during this time, I was training for a half marathon, so I was doing cardio 4 or 5 times a week. So if I wasn't running as much, I honestly think I could have put on more weight and muscle. Alright, so now I'll address some of the common concerns people have when it comes to taking creatine. So number 1 is hair loss, and during the 30 days I was taking creatine, I did not experience any hair loss. Alright, and the next concern people have is erectile dysfunction, and during the 30 days I was taking creatine, I did not experience this either. Now granted, it's only a 30-day sample period, but I really don't think that creatine would lead to these like hair loss or erectile dysfunction. And so the last one is bloating, especially around the face, which I think I experienced a little bit, but honestly, if you drink enough water, you should be fine. So although the change wasn't as dramatic, I was able to put on 4 pounds of weight and I did get stronger in all of my movements. In general, if you're looking to put on muscle and put on some weight, I would recommend taking creatine, but obviously do your own research first and make that decision for yourself. Alright, that sums up my experience taking creatine for 30 days. I hope this helped you guys. I'm gonna keep taking creatine, and if you guys have any more comments or questions, just leave them down below and I will answer them.